get your feature work? He's not going to. Nobody's going to waste their time getting you $500 worth of work for $50 for themselves. That is a phone call. It's the same amount of phone call time it takes to get Pablo Francisco booked for $20,000, which he would get $2 grand for. So the same amount of time, he'll get $50 for you. It's not going to happen. That's stuff you got to do on your own. So don't like overshoot your work. You got to know where you are and who you are. Take the acting classes now. Start working on the writing now. Because at some point, somebody says, yeah, I'd love to represent you for like literary agency or acting. You're already better than that. And you're like, cool, let me get into an acting class.
Hadley. You recognize that, cuz? That's the Scala Minucci Haddles. Hadley. What up? Antonio. Mommy Littles, what's up? Beautiful song. This is Huevo. Hey, tomorrow night at the Caravan, I'll be over there. I'll be at the Caravan Lounge tomorrow night doing a little stand-up action. You should go through tomorrow. Sean came through last week. Sleepy TV. Demeasel the Weasel. I'm going live on YouTube right now as well. It's always confusing. Is the music too loud? On the Instagram live, is the music too loud? Live streaming. I'm going to talk about being a drummer in a band and what it's like. No, it's good? Okay. Alright, cuz. Good night. We're going to be doing some shows. Some Scala Minucci shows. This song is the band that I'm in. It's called Scala. I put my nut sack on your drum set. Do I get Antonio, tomorrow night, if you want to go to the Caravan, the show starts at 10. It's a stand-up open mic. Funny. Oh, Liberty Keeps. Don't start posting those emojis. I swear to God, brother, you better not post those emojis, you butterfly poon. Y'all ready? Funny how? I'm funny to you? Am I funny to you? Yes. Chino Moreno would be fucking dope on this. I really, one of my main goals in life is to make a song with Chino. Just one fucking song. But I just thought about it the other day. I was like, wait a minute. Maybe these big time artists. No, I'm not singing. It's Dave. He just moved back. I'm the drummer in the band, so Dave is on the singing. So yeah, man. Like maybe big artists want to work with people, but sometimes they can't because maybe label will say like you can't do that. Unfortunately, I don't know. I'm not too hip with all that stuff. Yeah, he's got a good voice, dude. He's got a really good voice, which he's been working on because he used to not really be that good. I even told him, I was like, Diesel, Dave, the fuck was that, boy? And a lot of people would be like, yeah, your singer needs a lot of work. And I was like, don't even worry. Don't even worry. Just give it time. He's doing it. He's up on stage. He's singing in front of people. You know what I mean? Like, that's how you have to start. You have to go up there, start. No. You have to start. Just go. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Ooh, hear that? Henra. Henry, I need some freaking artwork, man. Maybe some artwork. That'd be tight, man. Some fucking... If you guys don't know, Henra, that's watching right now, is an artist, man. If you want some stuff done, he's got you. You guys can negotiate whatever, between each other, but he's got some good-ass artwork. Air drums on point, baby. Thank you. So I'm live on YouTube, and I'm live on Instagram as well. And the song starts to pick up a little more right here. A little air guitar. How's the truck? How's your truck doing? That shit's fucking nice, man. Well, I was also talking about Henry. He's got a truck that he bought, which is like a big orange colored truck. But you were saying my future lunch truck artwork. Yeah, that would be fucking dope. Henry or my brother Rick One, who was just in here, he moved to Santa Clarita. He does artwork. He did his whole wall at his old house, at his grandpa's house. So, but Henry, your truck, like your work truck, your daily driver, is that shit still running good? Yo, wait, am I even spelling that right? So Christian, if you see the videos on my YouTube channel, there you see a lot of rock music and drumming. So that's what I want to talk about: being a drummer in a band and how that is from a drummer's point of view. Because usually the drummers don't really get spelled it right the last time. Is it like Chris? Do you like the drumming videos? I really am passionate about drumming. I've been drumming before I started doing like hip hop and stuff like that. There we go. I knew I spelled it wrong. It doesn't look right the first time I spelled it on here. Thank you, Christian. I freaking love drumming. Bassists apparently get the least love. That's true. That is very true. Like Travis Barker and Neil Peart and all these other drummers do get a lot of recognition because drums is a tough instrument to play. But once you get it, it's pretty simple. You don't have to learn any notes necessarily. You just have to know what to hit at the right time. But being a bass player is very tough, especially if you play with your fingers, because that's a lot of work, And I give respect to bass players, mechanics, anyone that works with their hands. Drumming is a lot of work on the wrists and the not really the fingers, but a lot of wrists and upper arms. When you're doing all that stuff. So fingers all die, fingers all day, baby. Slap, plucking. The guitar player in the band that I'm in, his name is Dave. He's the one with the glasses, and he sings most of the time, Christian. Oh, Fortnite. Nice. I never played that. Like I said, I haven't played games in a long time. And, but yeah, man, like, my friend Dave in the band said, you have to do something with music, drumming. You have to. Yo! He's only 1.5. But he can freaking pick it up. Chingity dongity. Chingity. You're freaking crazy. My son is only 1.5, Christian, and he's if you go on my Instagram, there's a video with me holding the drumsticks in his hand, and he's playing it. No, he's only 1.5. He's still a toddler. Chingiri dong haruti. Otto. Scala has a few new singers. No, it's all the same members. It's all Dave on vocals and guitar, Arturo on bass, Casey, my cousin, who plays lead guitar and singing, and then me on the dreams. Oh, no, wait, no. So my son does not play Fortnite because he's only 1.5. My brother does. My brother's 12. I don't play Fortnite. I don't play any games because I'm doing music and stuff. So nothing against games. You know, I used to play a lot. How you been doing, young father? Not as much as you. Chingity dongity. You're a gangsta. You're fucking crazy. You're crazy. Yes. I know I look like an old man now. I look like an old man. Remember the job at BJ's? That shit was fucking gay. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so my son Nigel is only 1.5. But yeah, like I said, being a drummer in a band is tough because there's a lot of stuff to carry. When we play a show, I have to make sure I have the snare. I have to have the toms and the cymbals and the stands. And if I'm missing one thing, you know, there has to be a checklist, right? I don't do a checklist. I do it in my head. I'm over here on the east side. I'm over here on the evil east. Oh, thank you. I'm losing my mind. But you have to have a mental checklist. I have to say, okay, I got my bass drum, I got my snare, my bass drum pedal, I got sticks, I have a drum key. That's 5 things already. I have to have my snare, my floor tom, my mounted tom, my snare stand, my cymbal stand, my other cymbal stand. Literally, it's like 20 things that I need just to perform drums in a band. And I don't have a roadie, I do it all myself, so I always have to stay focused. Then I have to set it up in 5 minutes, and then after that I have to disassemble it. It's a fucking... But I love it though. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it, you know what I mean? Mini-me! Nija. Let's see if I can find a picture. Aruti is freaking loco. Look at this. That's him, Arut. Look at that. That's baby boy. That's my son, Christian. His big belly. It is. It's fun, though. I love it. I really love it. Fuck you. He does look better than me. I look like a bum. I look like a bum. Well, I miss you, fucking guy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. I forgot, Christian. I got to go buy Pepsi. Damn it. I was at the grocery store earlier. God damn it. I forgot to buy Pepsi. Because on YouTube, I did a video called Cup Noodle versus Maruchan Instant Noodles. And my friend Christian over here on YouTube Live, Antonio, if you want to check, I'm on YouTube Live. He watched the video, and me and him had a little debate on which one's better. And I said I'm going to do a Coke versus Pepsi YouTube video and see what people think. So, a handsome hobo. Gracias. Nang Shim. That's a good one too. Yeah, I think he's like 1.5, and he walks, talks, all that stuff, you know, like he's interested in music. When I play music, he just starts dancing, you know. And yeah, my friend and guitar player in the band and singer, kimchi ones. Those are bomb. The bowl noodle kimchi ones. If there's any new project, You might as well do a part 2 noodles with a different flavor. Well said. What flavor should I do, Christian? Do you like the shrimp one? I like the shrimp one, but a lot of people might not like that. Chicken, I could do chicken cup noodle versus Maruchan. I could do shrimp cup noodle versus Maruchan. That one's hella good. The kimchi bowl noodle. Or I could do cup noodle versus Maruchan. What flavors would you think? What do you want to see, Christian? I'll do it. And the Coke and Pepsi, damn it, I forgot to buy the Pepsi. We were at Safeway earlier today. We went grocery shopping, my girlfriend and my son and I forgot to buy a Pepsi to do the freaking challenge. To do the taste test. Chicken, alright, I'll do the chicken one. Chicken, it is. I put the shredded cabbage in mine with chicharrón and queso. Are you serious? You add some cheese to that shit? Damn, that sounds fucking good. So, shredded cabbage in the soup is amazing. I always put cilantro, Coke and Pepsi, but put Pepsi with cup noodle and Coke with Maruchan. Wait, no, it's the other way around. Put Coke and Pepsi. Yeah, so Coke is the original and cup noodles the original. So maybe put those two together and then do Pepsi, which came after Coke, and do Maruchan, which came after. No, I might just do separate though. I'd rather do separate so I don't get them too to get the video too mixed up. Damn. That sounds good. Silver Tom Yum packets, or the yellow pork. Oops. Either way, you still get food, and yes, gotta eat. We all gotta eat. Nice, Egyptian. Hey, it doesn't matter what race we are. Most of us have 10 fingers, hair on our heads, just different colors maybe, different thicknesses, but we're all fucking, like Sean says, Primo Lux, we eat, shit, breed, and are all gonna die one day. That's guaranteed. Got a fuss spot on the east. Your thoughts? Go. Good fuss spot on the east. Oh, go to Pho 54. That is top, and they're all saying like that's it. Rafa, chúpala, man, chupa mi huevos. Fucking joto. Yellow. Those are good. So my girlfriend's family, Abioy's family, they buy the big package, which has like 24 or 30 packs of the yellow pork mama noodles and the silver ones. I like the silver ones a lot. And they're not the healthiest food for you. Oh, fuck yeah. Pho 54. The freaking broth's on hit. Not only that, not only does the soup fragrance. Do you like pho? Christian, do you like pho? Vietnamese soup? Because I'm on Instagram Live. If you want to go on there too, it's Demise Evolution. I'm on YouTube Live. Did we go to LA? Yeah, we went to LA, Hoto. But we went to San Francisco on a couple days ago. Pho. So the broth at Pho 54, its aroma and fragrance smells amazing. They put hella tripe, hella tendon, like menudo style. And, because I like that one, my girlfriend hates it, but I'm like, give me your tendon, I'll eat it. And they also put sawgrass. Sawgrass, they don't give that out. They give you basil, they give you cilantro, jalapenos, limes, and sawgrass. They don't give that at a lot of places, so that's when you know they're giving you a little extra. Bean sprouts and sawgrass. Man, it tastes like cilantro. You rip it up and you throw it in. Oh, hell yeah. Tripe and tendon that's what I go. When are we drinking one puto? Maybe when you suck it. Alright? Suck it. Soon, Rafa, soon. I'm busy. Yes. Udon noodles are freaking pretty good. Okay, I've had udon noodles packaged, like the Japanese with the fat worm noodles, which I'm not a fan of. Hey, fatherhood. Gotta pee. Fatherhood, working part-time, being in the band, and doing the Demise stuff is just like, being there with Abioy. Everything is just like doing back and forth, back and forth. So it's just crazy. Rick 1 came up to San Ho, and now he's back in LA. They do thick, but they're tasty. They are pretty tasty. That's like Japanese style. Real ramen. Hey, Rafa, you ever have that soup, the Vietnamese pho? Or you don't like that shit? Or are you stupid? I'm just kidding. I'm just playing around. Alright, so udon noodles, Japanese style soup. Real ramen is so good with like a little egg in there and like the seaweed and the pork. Man, my girlfriend loves it. She always orders the spicy ramen. Abioi orders the spicy ramen. She eats it and she's just like, woo! Yeah, Christian, I'm glad you like the drumming videos. Like I said, being a drummer in a band is it's pretty crazy. You gotta be the main. You kind of like the whole set. The faster I play, the faster the guitar players have to play. Which means we're gonna mess up more, possibly. Which is not good. You want to do a good show. You want to leave a lasting impression. And, you got to keep a good time on the songs, playing drums. You are the backbone and the heartbeat behind the songs as a drummer. And, you want to play a nice 35-minute set. You don't want to play a 29-minute set or a 40-minute set playing too slow. You gotta play just right. So it's pretty tough, and there's so many things you have to pack up and unpack. So it's just like, all right, you gotta mentally prepare. And guitar players and singers, that is on a whole nother level that I couldn't even fathom because, I rap on stage and do like stand-up, little comedy here and there, but to sing and play guitar and make sure your guitar is in tune, that's a whole nother level. Of course, LOL, you made a jellyfish post on your IG. Yes! Kid Roo! That was in San Francisco. We were at the San Francisco, uh, I forgot what the Science Academy or whatever, and there was jellyfish. I posted that up. Packaged ramen. I don't even use the packet. You make your own, huh? Little sriracha. Oh yeah, of course. Of course not. Very delicious. Yeah. Like music is always gonna be my number one. Music is always my number one. I love it so much. Not gonna lie, sometimes Christian, sometimes, and sometimes I freaking am just like, is it going anywhere? Is anybody listening? Like you told me yesterday, Christian, uh, that I don't have that many subscribers, and my views like 600,000 or something like that. You would you would like to see a million. I'd like to see a million views. I'd like to see a million on my channel. There's 600,000 views, but sometimes I'm like, is my music going anywhere? Is anybody really paying attention? Does anyone really care? And when you think about that and your mind starts to dwell on that, you know, like you start to consider, like, why do I keep making music? Should I keep pursuing this? Because I don't see a lot of money. I don't see a lot of views and fans. It is hard work, and I spend a lot of money to create this music and record it. But then I go, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Trust the process. Believe in yourself. Keep going. Keep striving, and you will never ever know until that time arrives. And not making it, quote unquote, making it, because I've heard that no one really makes it. It's just you have to keep pushing, keep striving, keep going. Music is fun. Oh, hell yeah. It's so fun. I love it. Subscribers, when I hit 900, I'm close. I'm very close to 900 subscribers, Christian. Even in the garage. That is true. But I want it to spread. I want more people to hear it and give me feedback. And I want to spread it more because I want to, you know, like have people feel the message and feel the heart and feel that passion. I feel like I have a good message. Not the best message, but a good message to get across. Like, hey, we can do this shit. We can live how we want to live with the music. We don't have to settle for what we don't want. Oh, I have two distortion pedals. I have the Full Bore Metal MXR, and I have the old Orange Boss distortion pedal. Love them. I only use distortion and reverb. That's pretty much it. So, Christian, when I hit 900 subscribers, I'm going to appreciate it so much. Hopefully your son, when he grows up, follows in your footsteps as a YouTuber with soul or something cool. Thank you, Christian. That means a lot. You know, whatever my son wants to do, say my son wants to be a mechanic, and you become a successful mechanic, I'll tell him about you. And I'll be like, hey, go up to Marysville or go to wherever you move, Christian. And I'll say, I know someone who is a mechanic now. His name is Christian, and he opened up his own shop, and he works on Corvettes, and he has a 2017 Corvette or a 2020 Corvette, and go learn from him and be a intern for Christian. Go work for him. And if he wants to do that, then I will. If he wants to do YouTube, I'll be like, hey, go do that. If he wants to be a doctor, I'll say, hey, here's some money for school. I can't pay all your college tuition, but I could pay some of it. If he wants to be a dancer and travel, I'll be like, cool. You know, oops, sorry about that. I'll be like, cool. Here you go to my son. Go travel. Go find out if you want to be a chef and make food. Here's some money for that. Just a little bit of startup money. You know what I mean? And if I hit, I'll be in my 30s by the time your son is growing up. Yeah. And hopefully, Christian, you have your own shop, or you're working at a very good shop doing what you love, working on Chevys and Corvettes and all that stuff. If that's what you really want to do, Christian, you should start ASAP, as soon as possible. And don't go too far into it too fast to where you're like, you know what? I wanted to be a mechanic when I was younger, but now I don't. Now I want to do something else. Start off easy. Go volunteer at a mechanic shop and say, hey, I'll quote unquote intern for you. Like, not yet. Almost there. And yep, do that. Don't jump too much into it. Like the music, I don't know if I immerse myself in it too much or not enough. That's where I'm kind of like, did I do it too much and get sick of it in a way, or did I not do it enough? Because I feel like I have way more music to put out. But then at the same time, I'm like, okay, now I got my son. Right? And now things are starting to get a little more expensive because I have a son. So I'm like, this recording studio stuff is not cheap. And these drums and microphones and whatever it is not cheap. But I believe the return on my investment, the ROI, the return, I don't expect. But I would love to have more fans, more feedback, maybe more views and stuff like that, because that's what I'm hoping for. I'm investing into the music. I'm investing into a drum set, investing into studio sessions, because I believe in it and I really want to just put that music out. And I'm like, you know what? Go for it. There's a lot of fear involved, not knowing where the song is going to go, or where the videos are going to go, or where the stand-up is going to go. But I stand tall in the face of fear, and I go, F you, and I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight the fear, like I'm ready to fight it, even if I lose. The failure's there. The people are going to laugh at the failure or whatever, and I go, hey, whatever, as long as I did my part. As long as I did my part. And that's one thing, Christian, always remember that stuff. Because you're only in high school, Christian, right? You're only in high school, freshman. You're intelligent. You're very, very intelligent for your age. I can tell by conversating with you on YouTube Live. We're all pretty bright people here. So when I hit 900 subscribers on YouTube, I'm just going to appreciate it. I'll be doing some more videos, and I'll just be working towards the 1,000. And when I hit the 1,000 subscribers, I will be very happy. Do strangers show you more love than people you know? I'd say a lot of strangers don't even know really what I do. So the people I love, the people that I know, they show me love, man. They really do. Like you, Sean, my mom, my grandma, everybody, they're just like, go for it. And my grandma, love my grandma. She's just like, I don't know. you should have a backup plan. And I'm like, Grandma, Abuelita, thank you. But I don't want that backup plan. I really believe in this. And if I fail, I take full responsibility. Strangers maybe at a show might be like, that was dope, that was dope. And my real people, like my family and friends and stuff, will be like, that song's alright, but you got better. You can make better music. That, I like that way more. I don't like people saying like, oh, that was cool, and they don't even know who I am. I'm like, whatever, yeah, thanks, thank you. And I keep it at that. I let it go in one ear out the other, and I don't let it make my head big. I let it go. Cool. They don't even know who I am. Whatever. I want to hear if my real folks like it or not. And if they don't like it, I'll be like, all right, cool. I'll make something different the next time. So just know wherever you are in a year or so, just remember I will support you and help you support your dreams. Thank you, Christian. Wherever you are now, tomorrow, in a year, wherever it may be, I'll support you because you're very bright, you're very intelligent, and you want to be, you know what you want to be. And if you have any questions, direct message me on Instagram, message me here, ask me any questions, whatever you want, Christian. You can ask me any questions, you know, whatever you want, man. And I'll ask you some questions too, because, you know, I ask you sometimes too, like, what should I do? And you're like, Coke versus Pepsi video, chicken, Maruchan versus cup noodles. These are all ideas that I can use, and I'm glad that you're willing to share some advice. You're willing to share some, just how you feel about stuff, your story. Your story is very inspiring to me, and just you commenting and interacting with me is very inspiring as well. Yeah, I ask because it seems that strangers show me more love than my people. Sometimes it's just like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Just like, in the moment, just an observation. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough sometimes because, okay, if it's my real family telling me like, oh yeah, they don't tell me like, oh, you're good, you're really good, oh my gosh. They're feeling it and they're just like, keep going. That's what my real family says. So they're not faking it in any means. They're not saying like, oh, you're so good, I can't wait till you make it. They don't say that. They say, hell yeah, you have potential in a way. And they're just like, hey, you got talent, you got skill. Now, that's not going to get you anywhere. That's the vibe my family and friends give me. They give me that vibe like, yeah, cool, you're just another person making music, you're good. This is good. But, you know, you got to either apply the talent and skill and work harder at it, or have a backup plan, because your talent and skills don't matter. That's what my family, the body language, and some of them have even told me that type of stuff. So when people I don't know give me a pat on the back or something like that, I just go, cool, thank you. But I'd rather listen to my family tell me some real shit than some fake shit. You know what I mean? Tell you what you look like, you can be a professional comedian. Thank you. Oh my God, Christian. Thank you so much. Why do you think that? How come you think I could be professional at that? That really means a lot. That really, really, really does. That's why I laugh, because it kind of makes me happy inside. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me feel warm inside. Like, you know what I mean? As corny as that sounds. Tomorrow night, I'll be doing the open mic. My third time, I'll record it and I'll just keep posting those regularly. Hello, hello. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much, Christian. What do you think? I was just. Oh, 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 hola. Oops. So, Christian, what do you think? And Antonio, if you watched the two stand up shows I did, the open mic at the Caravan, they're on the page. Elote, elote. What criticisms do you have? I'll take any criticism. Like I was just saying, I'd rather hear from Christian and Antonio and my family the real harsh truth. Like, hey, your music is pretty good, but you don't have that catchy of a chorus. I've heard that. I've heard like, oh, your music's repetitive, and I'm like, damn it, really? And I put so much heart and effort and money and the studio time and blood, sweat, and tears type of stuff into my music. And then I'm waiting for people to say, you know, like, hey, I like this so much. It means a lot to me, whatever. I get that sometimes, but I also get yeah, it's repetitive. And I'm like, fuck, that's not what I wanted to hear. But then I take it and I go, you know what? Thank you for telling me that, because you told me what I didn't want to hear. And that's way more important than what I want to hear. It's on my YouTube. Oops. So, yeah, Christian, if you have any advice, critiques, or anything from your point of view, that'd be cool, because, you know, I see things from, you know, my scope, but it'll be cool to see things from your point of view or Antonio's point of view or just anybody else's, you know, and I don't want to be super funny or have the deep whatever. It's just kind of like stories of real life situations that happen at the top of my head from what I remember, stuff like that, more like real stories from my heart and my memory, rather than going up and just trying to crack jokes and be funny, because that's cool too, but at the same time that's not me. So I don't want to be trying to be what I'm not. I'd rather just be comfortable in my own skin and just be like, hey, what you see is what you get. A freaking Mickey Mouse tank top that I bought from Target, a Native American freaking chain, some shorts, and some freaking chanclas, man, some chanclitas, because that's what I'm comfortable in. I don't need to show anything like, oh, I got money, I don't have money, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. What you see is what you get. Be honest, and everything I talk about in the on stage and in the music is real shit, real stories, and real situations that I've been in. That's why on the second performance with the better quality, where I'm wearing that white shirt, see, Christian, remember you talking about bullying and all that stuff? The host was like, look at this guy. and I have a shirt with a tank top. He's like, why are you wearing a tank top underneath? Might as well not even wear a tank top underneath. Look at this guy. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, whatever. And then he's like, what is this, Miami Vice? Oh, what's up, Christian? You're back. So Christian, like I was saying, even the host at the comedy club or whatever was like, look at this guy wearing a shirt like Miami Vice and a tank top underneath his white shirt, buttoned up. Why doesn't he just not wear that tank top? And I'm just like laughing at it because I know he's joking. And if I do take it seriously, then he'll know that that's a weakness of mine, that I get mad. So instead, I laugh it off and I'm like, yep, that's all me. This is me. Like, whatever. You can't get mad at it. But what I was asking Christian was like, if you have any advice, any critiques, any anything that any holes that you see in the routine or in my music, what I could change, what I could do better, go ahead, feel free to tell me. Not gonna lie, sometimes criticism does hurt, but at the same time, it's like, hey, it's all for the better, to make you a stronger person. You know what I mean? Let's see. Noodles. There we go. That was a fast shower, Christian. I take 5-minute showers at the most. I try to, at least. Try not to take too long of a shower. Just nice and quick, and then I, shave a little bit and stuff. But yeah, Christian, if you have any advice, critiques, or anything that you see I am doing wrong, let me know. Especially in those 2 videos that I just posted, because when I'm up there, when it's music and when I'm drumming or I'm doing all that other stuff, you get into that flow state when your adrenaline is pumping, and it feels kind of like you're in a mirage. It feels fake, like you're in a dream. It feels like you're in a dream because everyone's staring at you. I've had 60 people, 100 people, almost 200 people in a rap show, and they're staring at you, and you're just like, hey, it feels weird. It feels like you're in a dream. So every moment you have to freaking move accordingly, and you don't want to mess up on the drums. You don't want to mess up on the microphone. And, 5 minutes time or 15 minutes, or as you're drumming in a band, it's 30 minutes. You want to give your best performance, and when you're doing that, you're kind of you're out of it, but your adrenaline is in there, and you're just like, you're going at it, even just like talking to a girl or talking to a person, a group of friends that you want to become friends with. You're just kind of in the moment, and you're just trying to show who you are and stuff like that. So that's funny, man. No worries, Christian. No worries at all. Thank you for liking it, by the way. I always forget that you can like videos on YouTube. I always forget about that. Any bands that I'm feeling? Tool. I'll always be a Tool fan. I'll always be a Primus fan. I'll always be a Deftones fan. Those three, Antonio, are so embedded in my style of playing and my influence, because I remember like the first rock bands I was getting into were like, of course, Metallica, Megadeth, but Deftones, Tool, and Primus. Those three, I'm just like, man, they really mean a lot. And did you like the heavy metal concert? And who was it? Who was the band playing? Any recent bands, Antonio? Like, I don't know of any recent bands that I'm feeling. I've just been listening to like a lot of Deicide, Death, Vital Remains, like a lot of death metal and stuff like that. But Ghoul. No, I'll check him out right now. Ghoul. Oh, damn, they're all wearing freaking masks. This looks freaking legit.
Masturbation, money laundering, Claire.
Damn. Ghoul. Never heard of them. Never seen them before, but that is dope. They're having a party on stage. Okay, my Instagram live is about to go off, but that's okay because everyone's off there now. Nice. Oh yeah, probably a mix of a bunch of different bands like Slipknot. That was a bunch of different bands like Stone Sour and a bunch of other little bands here and there, and they're like, you know what? Let's all form a super band with Joey Jordison on drums and all of them. They're like, we all know where we want to go with music, and we're not doing it with these bands. So they formed Slipknot, in which they just freaking propelled to one of the biggest heavy rock metal bands. Okay, so listen to Problems. Unicorns Killed My Girlfriend. Okay, so I'm going to search that right now. Alright, Christian, we're going to check this one out right now. Oh my gosh. This song's fucking sick.
You can reach your goals faster. So go further, go get.
I remember this shit. This is fucking dope. Shut the fuck up. Yep. Hey, that girl. Pretty little goth. Yep, I remember this.
You got a problem, bitch? Throw your hands up. It's you against me. This shit is one-on-one.
The girl though, I'm like, nah. But the freaking singing though, I'm just like, that's fucking funny, man. That's fucking.
You didn't notice? Bitch, I
Not the girl though, not the girl. But the singing is fucking dope. Shut the fuck up. Like how it cuts like that. Who gives a fuck? See, that's the thing too. Is like a lot of people don't like mixing rap and rock. Deftones did it. Linkin Park did it. Korn did it. Who else? Limp Bizkit did it. And it's like, whatever, man. Music is music. So blend it all together as long as it is real and comes from a place of heart. So let's see. Have you heard of Power Trip? No. Let's check out Power Trip. Power Trip. Nightmare. Fuck. Is that it right there? Jesus, man. That was fucking heavy. Most Violent Show. Man, I'm a small dude. I'm only like 130, like 140. So I get tossed around, man. But I stay on my feet. But like some big boys be hitting me, like you and like Sean, man, you guys would fucking knock me off my feet. I'd fly out the window in a show. There's a song that I want to show you guys. Oh, wait, is this? Let me see real quick.
Someone out there is killing puppets.
I just want to show you the intro to this song. Let's see right here. Damn, 300 pounds. Antonio, you wouldn't. I'm 140. And so if we're in a show and that freaking drop hits or whatever, the fucking breakdown, and you just nudge me, I'm out the freaking window. Hey, Christian, my girlfriend and I play, we call it the punch buggy game, every time we're on the road. So we do license plates or punch buggies or Beetles, Volkswagens. So if it's an old Beetle, I think it's 2 punches. If it's a new Beetle, then we get 1 punch. But if it's a convertible Beetle, that's 2 punches. And if it's a convertible punch Beetle with the top down, that's 3 fucking punches. Boom, boom, boom. Because it's just a fun ass game to play. And then the license plates, because we're in California, all of us, right? So if it's an out of state license plate, like Nevada, we punch each other. So like straight up, I take pictures of, that's a convertible top down, and I send it to her, and I'm like, when I see you, I'm gonna punch you 3 times. To my girlfriend, I don't punch her hard, you know what I mean? So Christian and Antonio, check this out. I heard this and I almost shit my pants. It was so freaking dope. This scared me.
Where is your gun now?
That is freaking heavy, man. You know what I mean?
I look like
The first time I heard that one, I was at my mom's, and brutal, super brutal. But who was it? Power Trip? They were brutal as hell too, man. Damn, that guitar riff was so heavy. And the first time I heard that, I was like, let me check this album out. And I was like drinking coffee or eating, and I was like, I got fucking scared for a second there. I was like, dude, this is brutal. And then I was like, I gotta listen to this every day. And I listened to it on, in traffic. I listened to it. My girlfriend, the first song I let her hear in one of the cars I had before was a death metal song. I was like, this is what I listen to, so get used to it. And she was like, oh, you think you're cool? And I was like, yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, some brutal ass shit. Exhumed, Lifeless. Okay, let's do that. I've heard of Exhumed. Ooh, that bass. Blast beats, man. Antonio, thank you for showing me these bands, man. See, Christian, you like heavy music, right? And hip hop, rap, all that stuff. Just music in general, man. Like, as long as it's from the heart and some good stuff. You know what? I'm gonna talk about that too. Maybe tomorrow on stage, I'll be like, look, sometimes when you're stuck in traffic and you're pissed, okay, you're driving, you're gonna be so mad, and you're gonna crank up that metal, and then you're just gonna freaking be like, all my problems are gone, all my problems are solved because I got that metal with me right now. Like, there's something about heavy metal with the drums and the guitar and just the energy it gives off, like sometimes you just need that type of shit, you know what I mean? It's like coffee or something like that. Any critiques, any advice on that, or anything helps? So it's 9:50. I think I've been on this for about an hour and 10 minutes. Holy crap, time flies. Imagine everyone else is in their underwear advertising. Oh, damn. Thank you. Play, go up, do it, just go. Christian, thank you so much again, man. Like, I really, really appreciate it. I can't believe my dumb ass forgot to buy a Pepsi. I even told my girlfriend too about you. I told her about you, Christian, and I was like, like very inspired by both of you. Now I'm gonna tell my girlfriend about Antonio too, which she already knows of you. But I'll just say right now how we had this good conversation. Talking about metal, man, just fucking some heavy, heavy music, and it means more than the world to me because this is what I could do this every night, and if I could make a living off something like this, definitely I'd much rather do stuff like this and meet and interact with people than go to a job just for the paycheck, just for the money, not learning anything that I really want to do. Oh, no problem. No worries, Christian. No worries. This felt like a 10-minute video. And we're just going through the motions, man, going through the flow state. Tomorrow night at the Caravan, Antonio, I'll be there like at 9:30. It starts at 10, open mic. Metal rap or just a piece of musical knowledge. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I'd much rather do this than be out at doing something I don't want to do. You know what I mean? Conversing with like-minded people, intelligent people, passionate people. So, damn, an hour and 13 minutes. That flew by really fast. But I gotta go. I'm gonna go downstairs and go spend some time with the Kid Roop, is what I call him. So, thank you guys so much. Antonio, tomorrow night, if you want to come, wouldn't want to do that. Hey, I drink cheap, nasty beer at the shows because, just to get on that level. Obviously, you see on the 2 shows that I just posted, the open mics, it's called PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon, and it's a cheap beer, but it does the job. Yes, that is true. I do feel like when some people grab the microphone and they hold it walking around with the microphone and they use it as like Dave Chappelle, what he would do is like hit his leg with it, like laugh, or people use it to hit their head to make like a noise, or they go like whatever. I mean, I haven't got into that side yet. Usually I'm holding the beer and I don't even touch the mic, and I'm just doing like these Italian hand gestures. But maybe I will grab the mic, walk around a little bit. Fucking guineas. Thank you, Christian, for saying that. What did you say again? It was you said. Let's see. I'm going back in the comments. So when wherever you are in a year or so, just remember I will support and help you support your dreams. I will support you in your dreams. If my son wants to become a mechanic, I'm going to say, check this out. You're going to go with Christian. He's going to teach you the ways. He's going to teach you how to become a mechanic. Let him mentor you. Yeah, just tomorrow night, going up. And then after that, it's practicing with the boys in the band. You know what I mean? And then we're going to start doing our performances again. So if you guys can see here, before I log out of this joint, that's Dave. That's the singer of the band. That is Casey. That's my cousin. And that is Arturo. He's playing bass. And then there's the drums right there. So, like I said, the video is being a drummer in a band. It is what it is. It's fun. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of workout, you know what I mean? And it's you got to have that mental checklist. Can't forget my snare. Can't forget my cymbal stands. And Antonio, I'll never forget when I was going to go up and do guitar solos, you went out and bought me a battery because the pedal was dead. I appreciate that so much. I remember that. I'll never forget, Antonio, when I was like, oh no, the pedal's dead. I don't have a cable. The battery, and you went and bought a battery. And we put the battery, and then I was like, oh no, some shit, like stuff like that. I always remember. Well, I'm going to have a heavenly sleep. Thank you, Antonio, and thank you, Christian, as well. Well, I'm gonna have a heavenly sleep. Hope you get some. And oh my God, heavenly sleep to both of you. I'm out of here, Antonio. Direct message me on Instagram. I changed my number. I have a new phone number. It's not the old one anymore. Pepsi. So my girlfriend's family bought a big old package of the Maruchan chicken, so I gotta go buy a cup noodle chicken from the store, and then I gotta buy a Pepsi as well, and then I'll do 2 separate videos. I need to find the time or whatever. Do the Coke versus Pepsi, do the Maruchan chicken versus cup noodle chicken. All right. Namaste. Okay, Christian, thank you again so much. Antonio, thank you so much. I still remember all those little moments, Antonio. And the video, remember when we met at the bar in Santa Clara and you're like, I love that video when you're playing the guitar and you're singing that song. That song's about my family members that passed away and all that stuff. So, like, all those things mean more than the world to me. So, adios, gentlemen. Christian, Antonio, both of you guys. Okay, I'm logging out.